Hello Crystal Souls and welcome to Nupiki card reading. Today is going to be about your soulmate, details about this person, so I'm so excited to allow you to discover this one. For today's reading, I'm going to be shuffling with you using charms, stickers, the book of answers as well as always. So this way you can ask a question related to your soulmate or beyond. And of course, if you want a personal reading, you can find all the information in the description or the pinned comment. Same thing for my TikTok and exclusive meditation, but also I was creating just for you guys a couple deck. So if you want to pre-order this one, you have everything linked down below. And if you're new here, welcome. If you want to join a beautiful family and subscribe down below. As you may know, I post 2 times a week on Thursday and on Sunday, so do not miss any of my videos. Alright, so let's start. I'm going to present you the piles now. So we have pile number 1 with this one. Pile number 2. And pile number 3. When you are ready, comment a timestamp in the comments down below. So now take your time, meditate if you want, and I'll find you on your group. Let's meditate together. So pile number 1, let's see who is your soulmate and details about this person. So first, with the first card you picked, I'm saying always with you. So this could be someone who's already around you, maybe connecting with you in a way that's very artistic, as we have, you know, the girl playing the guitar to the cat. That can also be the audience. I don't know. But I'm definitely seeing someone who may be very artistic or just very interested about arts in general. So that can be music, of course, because this one shows music, but that can be beyond it. I'm also seeing a person who's going to be very colorful. If you look at the notes, you can see pink, blue, and orange. So that can also be related to the person's energy. So blue relates to our communication, the way we express ourselves, and that can also be related to expression of art. And then with orange, that can be also the plexus, or rather the sacral chakra, which is related to the way we are confident, the way we communicate and connect with others. So it could be someone who's very solar, very positive, always bright and smiling, you know, someone who just fills you with positive vibes and energy. So that's the energy I'm getting from this person. Also, a person is going to be very inspiring with what they do or what they may do as a hobby. And as for pink, this can be a color related to friendship, or that can also be related to childhood. So it could be someone you have met when you was a child, or that can be that you knew ever since that you are a child that you are expected to be with somebody who is special, and so that can be the hint. But of course, that can be a friendship starting between you two and then developing into romance, of course, if you want a soulmate as a romantic soulmate. But I believe if you click on this video, it's because you might want that. So definitely an artist, someone who has this very creative soul. So let's see what the next cards. Okay, so first of all, that's the Lovers card, which is the very bright. So right away, I'm seeing that this person might be your life partner. If you're looking for a soulmate as your husband or wife, this is the group for you, like for real. So that shows to me divine connection, divine marriage for you guys. That's written in the stars. This is part of destiny for you two to be together and to actually grow something together and to commit to each other. So the roses, especially white ones, they represent our spirituality, or that can be a spiritual bond. And because that's marriage here, I think that's talking about this. Because your souls are speaking the same language of love, this is why it's going to be effortless for you to fall in love with each other. Even though for some people you could see that dynamic with becoming friend before becoming lover. But I think in any loving relationship, we should be best friends. You know, we can talk about everything together, wanting to do the same activity together, always want to have the other person around. So that is going to be definitely the feeling when encountering the one. And of course, if you know this person and if you are a friend with this person and you have a crush on them, that is totally the sign that this person is actually your soulmate. And that's why you feel that energy and connection that is effortless and very strong. With the butterflies appearing here, expect a person is going to be very inspiring with the way they transform and evolve with situations or with their self-discoveries. They are people who are not afraid to always better themselves or seek for better things, try new things, be curious about different, aspects of life or different activities. So expect a person is going to be very, very curious and animated by different things or changes in general. And they understand that life is like a cycle. Things always evolving, completing, and then like boom, you welcome something new. So change is part of life. That's part of existence, right? And I believe this is also what you may experience in that connection with your soulmate. Cycles happening, things shifting, you two growing together, changing together. And that's why this marriage, I think, is going to be benefiting you and your own growth, because that's somebody who is going to trigger you to become your best person, your best version. So that's what I'm getting here. By the way, as you may know, the roses are spikes. So of course this person is going to be beautiful inside and outside, but understand that sometime in that relationship you might be challenged, like I said. So things may be a bit spiky sometimes, but with communication, because you guys or the person is good at communicating, using that in your advantage to connect and express how you truly feel and make the person aware of your perspective is going to allow the relationship to grow up and to evolve into something very healthy. So as for the next one, we have the Three of Autumn. So because we talked about friendship, I'm seeing this as a way of collaborating together. Like I said, you guys want to grow together, build something together, commit to each other, see where this relationship can be going. You really picture the future with this person, and I think this person is just the same. And that's why when coming towards you, when you two will feel that connection, you will want to stay and stick together. There's no questioning in that relationship. There's no questioning in the connection you actually experience on a soul level. And that's why you want to actually work it out. So this card can also be related to collaboration in a way that you two work together. So that can be studying together, that can be working in the same field or place, could also be. Or you may have the same interest when it comes to what you want to build and what you want to create with rather your goal, your purpose, your mission, your journey, or just your self-development. But all the work that you put into activities or things that really matters to you, or yourself, you're gonna see that this person is doing just the same. So that itself is very inspiring and grounding. So you can see a sense of collaboration, harmony, enjoying, spending time together, working together. So this is what you will experience with this person. And they're creating some apple juice, actually. So that can also be the future being juicy. Maybe apple juice might be something this person might drink, I don't know. And we have autumn as a season, so that can also be something working, especially during that season. And here this is Gemini energy with the Lover's card. So it could be during Gemini season or something happened during Gemini season. And autumn being an important season as well. But of course, that can be someone who's born in autumn, that can be someone who's born during Gemini season, or may have Gemini in his chart. So let's see more hints related to the person. So the personality of this one. Okay, so we have desirable first with this card. So someone you may desire, or just being around this person makes you feel desirable, makes you feel special, makes you feel like you are actually very beautiful. And this is what you could see with the Lover's card. It's about loving the inside and the outside of a person. And I think this is also why you may just feel desired and loved effortlessly with this person. But that may also be the feeling this person feels from you. And we have secretive and spy. So this could be someone who's watching you from a distance, a secret admirer with that spy. But this could also be related to this person's work, or type of personality. So someone who may be a bit more shy and reserved, but still wanting to connect with you. It's just they need to gain confidence before really connecting with you in a way that's more intimate. So if this is taking a bit of a time, just understand this person may actually like to spy on you and get to know you from the distance before making a move towards you. So let's see more hints from this person's personality. Okay, these two. So we have lively, and again, you know, the color, like yellow plexus chakra type of energy, joyful, colorful, and positive, that's the same. And here we have citrus, so lemon, oh, butter. Smooth like butter. I don't know. Maybe just someone who's interested into K-pop, BTS especially, but it's quite funny to see that. Yeah, so just saying. So we have conserve. Could be someone who's conservative or wants to keep you just for themselves. Citrus and the branch, I really see this as a way of growing together, sticking to the branch, growing together, so sticking to you pretty much, and growing with you. And butter, creamery, interesting. When the whole world is about to rain, let's make it clear in our hearts together. Ooh, so that is also a way that describes that you two are going to talk about your emotions. If you need to cry together, you'll cry together. But afterward, you feel that, you know, sunshine within your heart and you feel better. So lively. And then prudent, we have the milk, cookie, and Starbucks. So of course, these can be things this person really likes. So coffee is what I'm saying here. Sugary things, milk. But prudent really, really connects well with the spy energy. Someone who's going to be very careful before making a move because this person wants to know everything about you or surprise you because they may really, remember details about what you like and dislike. Things like that. And we have green color here, so heart chakra connection. So and that is what you could see, right, with the Lovers card. So that is a love that is coming from your heart. Or that can be that when meeting this person, you may have a deep crush immediately on this one, or your heart is gonna hack crazy, you know, like beating so fast, or like butterflies in your stomach type of energy. Now let's see where you can be encountering the one, or some hints related to a place where they live, for example, where they like to go, you know, maybe where you have a chance to meet this person. The soulmate, I'll pick it up in a sec. So one more card, one more place. I have more to come, by the way, so that is just a hint. So one more. Okay, I'll take the one facing up. So we have the butcher, so meat, chicken, pork. So it could be somebody who likes to eat meat, maybe go for barbecues, or may like to actually cook meat. Or that can also be where you can be meeting the person. You don't know, like when buying some grocery, food, for example, you can be meeting your soulmate. And as for the next one, I'm seeing a flower shop. So it could be somebody who is going to buy you flowers. For example, we have a sign with 6 or 5 o'clock. Could also be a morning person. And we have come on the sign. Could also be somebody who works at a flower shop or the butcher, for example. But with come, it's like an invitation for you to feel at ease, to connect and talk. Maybe this person is a bit too shy to do it, as you could see as the spy, the secret admirer. But this person can be inviting you to be the one to introduce yourself, or to be the one to communicate because they're a bit too insecure or prudent, which is why. So let's see more places where you can be encountering the one, or things you may need to know related to this soulmate. Always falling on the floor, I swear. So one more. That is too much, so I'm going to shuffle again. Okay, I'll take the one facing up, which is the watch shop. So the watch shop is related to, for me, divine timing. And because that's a soulmate, of course, your guides, your angels, and your higher self is going to be kind of pointing things out for you to know as hints that this is the best time to be together. But of course, that can also be someone who wears a watch, for example, or for some reason I heard Apple Watch, so it could be a sign, a detail. What else? or someone who really values their time. Like they really want to work hard or use all the time to dedicate it to something they're passionate about, something they love, or actually spend more time with you can also be the code for you. So let's see the next one. I'm gonna pick it up from the floor. Okay, so we have the sushi bar. So sushi reminds me of Japan especially, but that can be Asia. For example, this can be the origin of the person, or could be some preference or favorite food, for example, or what they like to cook. So we have smoked salmon, assorted sushi roll, salmon, sashimi, vegetables, and rolls. So even though this person really likes meat, I think this person is very diverse in a way that they want to explore or just love maybe the cuisine, right? Or just exploring with food and tasting different things. But like I said, I think this can be the origin of the person or some type of hint. If you go to a restaurant, for example, you can maybe take one like that. So let's see now, couple cards. So the future together with your soulmate, or maybe what this person wants you to know. Okay, so why do you look so divine? And I mean, we saw that the way that she appears, she's just hypnotic, right? And I believe this is how you might feel about this person, but also how this person might feel when encountering yourself. So why do you look so divine? And here this is a party. They look really sharp on this one, very elegant. So it could also be the style of the person. It could also be a boss, wearing suits, for example, or dresses if that's a woman. And she was wearing a red dress, so that can also be because the red is about romance. It's about desire and passion. It could also be the dynamic between you two, a lot of passion. I'm proud of what you have achieved. It's funny because this is what we saw with collaboration, working on the same things or having the same interest or goals. And that is again the same thing. This person or you will feel like you can support what this person does because you really can picture the value, the meaning into what they are working on. So let's see more hints now. But you can definitely be working in the same field, in the same area, or have the same interests. And again, we have artists. And we saw this with the music. Here, this is the paintings. You inspire my heart. I'm just saying, it's just so obvious to me that you may like the same things and may want to be with somebody, a soulmate, that is going to understand your craft, your art, maybe your business, what you work on, what you want to do, all that you're passionate about. So you will be encountering someone like this. So painting with you, having fun with you. I also believe the type of dates you may have may be very creative or just one of a kind, not something everybody does, like going to a theater, for example. It's going to be beyond it. You're going to be very creative with the way that you share time together. And we saw the watch time, interesting. The watch shop. So it could be valuing your time together, but doing something that can also entertain the growth or the connection between you two, how it flows between you two. So let's see the future, a bit too much. One more card for this deck. Okay, be my forever. We saw marriage right away, so this is the one. This is the person you're meant to be marrying. And I believe this is also who you was expecting to marry or commit to, because you can really feel that connection that's effortless, or will feel that with this person when meeting the one. It's like time stop here, and you two are just present with each other, and that's the only thing that truly exists in the moment, and that's something you appreciate, which is probably why we saw the watch shop as a hint that maybe when being together, rather time speed up because you appreciate it so much, or time stop because you two just exist. So let's see now, messages from your soulmate, what this person wants to say to you. Okay, shall we go home is the first one. Then we have I notice you, I swear. I notice you. I mean, of course, this person is spying on you, so it's obvious. It's hard to not undress you. Okay. I mean, you could see it with a couple cards, the way that you look so divine. You know, it's hard to not undress you. So there's definitely that desire. Alright, so I'm gonna now answer one of your questions. So think of this one. I'm gonna be using this book of answer and then moving on with the charms and stickers. So think of this one. Take your time. Just put this on the side. And let's see the answer for you. Group number 1. Be more generous. Maybe that's for you to know that this person really likes generous people. So that was the answer for you. Let's continue now with the other techniques. Let's go. So group number 1, let's start with letters and words. So of course you can see a name, a place, V and Tae. Interesting. Taeyong, what are you doing here? This could also be a giver, someone who's very generous. So let's see. That's a tax in France. Not sure. Maybe someone who is into businesses can also be a hint. Vacation is what I heard. Rate. Rating, I don't know. So let's see more with the charms. Okay, so we have more letters. Oh, I think of Seoul. So Korea. It's funny because we have V, Tae. Could also be somebody who's into BTS. And we saw Butter, right? So that can also be if you go to a concert to see BTS. Could also be when you reach for this person. I was kind of getting this as reaching for your hand. You know? Somebody was going to be here for you, reaching out for you. With the spoon, I see a person who is going to live in luxury or who has so much to give, who is abundant. That's why they are very giving as well. Oh, we have music behind it. I'm telling you, concert. Just saying. So let's see with the stickers. Hints about your soulmate. Wow, that is way too much. So I'll shuffle again, because if I do that, it might take a while. Sometimes I do it, but I don't want it to be too long. Okay, so a few of them, please. Please. Okay. I'm seeing this as art. Maybe someone who likes chewing gum as well. Could also be on top of the roof. And, you know, with reach, that can be somebody who's reaching a lot of people, maybe with their music. Could you see the code? Someone who is on top of their games, who is very successful. Shopping. So it could be when you meet the one, like when you go shopping. I like you very much. Maybe going for a ride on the bicycle. Could also be somebody who is riding a bike, for example, as a hint. So this is your reading. I hope you like this one. Let me know in the comments what you think. You can write I claim to welcome your beautiful soulmate. And if you're new to my channel, make sure to join our beautiful family and subscribe down below. And I will see you on my next reading. Pile number 2, let's see who is your soulmate and details about this person. First, we have a gift box. So it could be somebody who's going to be very generous, very giving. We have the cake box. So that can also be someone who is really attentive to what you like, especially with food. Or you can be someone who likes food, so this is someone who's going to offer you exactly what you desire. I can understand her. I'll pay out of my patience to be with her. So this person is going to be very patient because this person knows you are special, just like a gift, and this is why this person wants to be sticking to you. For the color of this card, we have blue. Blue, as you may know, is the throat chakra. So this is about communication. Someone who may be very good at talking, who is very eloquent, who is very good at expressing themselves. And of course, that can be artistically, doesn't have to be just with your voice, but this is someone who's going to be very creative. Blue can also be related to a dreamer, so it could be somebody who is always going to dream big or envision big things for the future. So that's the person you're attracting as a soulmate. So let's see. So first we have the goblin market. So the goblin market relates to actually the devil card. As you may know, that's Scorpio energy, and I believe this is mostly what needs to surface up, let's say, for you to know. So this could be a Scorpio as Scorpio in their chart. Now with this card especially, what I'm seeing is abundance. Market can also be a place where you meet this person, or could be somebody who is good at selling things, who is into businesses, who has a lot to share, to give, to sell. That's especially the type of vibe I'm getting here. So it could be a businessman, a seller, could be somebody who is, who is going to offer you a lot in that relationship, because you can see abundance on this card. And of course, abundance can be related to richness, so somebody who is doing well with their career. Here I'm seeing music with the guitar right there. What else? I'm seeing the mirror as well, so mirror relates to the way that we mirror each other, the connection, the way that we are kind of twins in a way, and that can also be a sign for twin souls. But definitely I'm seeing somebody who is going to reflect a lot of your personality, your desires, who you are, and that's why the connection is gonna be pretty instantaneous, because you two can feel that. I'm seeing a lot of jewelries, gold. I'm telling you, this person might be very abundant or become abundant with their career, especially if they are into business or music. What else? Fashion as well. I'm seeing, clothes or jewelry. We have the fruits as well, so that can also be something coming into flourishing, something tasty for the future. That's especially it. And as for the spider on top, could be that in the beginning you may question this person a lot. You may feel like, oh, I'm not sure if this person is toxic, or if this is just this person triggering something that I was experiencing before. So it could be some type of feeling that's making you want to retract from this person, because I don't know, you may be in alert mode because maybe of past wounds and past traumas, or you can be actually in alert mode because this is not the one. I don't know, sometimes soulmates, they're meant to just pass by and teach us something, but I think this person is a gift. So I'm more seeing this as a way for you to know that this person has so much to give and may be very generous, and maybe this is something that scares you because you are not so used to somebody giving you so much or being so present for you. But just know you deserve it, and you may actually encounter this person to learn that about yourself, how to receive from somebody, or maybe how to give. It depends what is the dynamic. If you feel like more of you working on being okay with receiving or being more generous. So that's the dynamic here. As for the next one, we have the Six of Springs. Just know the Six of Springs represents actually recognition, success, and abundance. That's why I'm saying that this person may be doing really well, especially if they have their own business, or if they work independently, or even not independently, but I'm saying somebody who's very good to lead, inspire, introspect, learn, gain more wisdom and knowledge with what they do, and level up with their job and career. So expect a person is going to be recognized as somebody who has a lot of expertise, someone who has a lot to give. And it's funny because I kind of guessed, because I forgot about the cards, I prepared them yesterday night. I was guessing fashion, and look at the card. They are kind of taking care of her, dressing her, preparing herself. And so that can be somebody who is taken care of. I'm kind of seeing, like idols when they put makeup on them, or like they make them dress a certain way. They they just really, I'm not sure how you call it in English. Pamper, I have no idea. But just take care about them and make them look amazing. So it could be somebody who really takes care of their appearance and likes to always look amazing or very original with fashion. But of course, fashion can be the field they work in or are interested in. So, like I said, this can be creating clothes, or that can be being a designer, that can be someone who is sewing pieces, or taking care of other people. Like, they can be the ones, as a fashion artist, to dress maybe some idols, let's say, or I don't know, I just feel some fashion vibes here. But definitely somebody was going to be recognized with what they do. With a basket full of flowers, I'm seeing this as somebody who is wanting to give, like you could see with a gift, always give the best in order for you to grow together with the bouquet being offered. The bouquet can also be related to a confession. So it could be somebody as a soulmate who is going to confess to you pretty soon. So let's see traits about the person, the personality, the way they may act with you. I'm telling you, we had recognition, success, abundance, and here we have popular. So you are attracting somebody who is popular because they might do something that people see as valuable, or they have a lot of things to offer. And that's why they are able to connect and click and attract their ways a lot of people. So they may be very popular. Of course, popularity can be related to work, but that can also be related to the way they attract other women or other men, for example. So it could be somebody who's very popular with the people around. So let's see, one more card. I also heard this could be somebody who's popular on social medias. So it could be the hint for you. Maybe someone you follow on social medias, because you see that they're glowing up, they're looking fabulous. Maybe their fashion videos or fashion pictures may really inspire your own style. So let me pick it up. Alright, so that was too much, so I'm gonna shuffle again to pick one other card as hints. So one trait of the person, of their soulmate, for group number 2. Okay. And someone is going to be warm with you. And you could see that, generosity, being here for you, having so much to give to you, wanting to be recognized by you, or just wanting to impress yourself with the way they appear and look. But also with the way they may communicate to you is going to be very warm and reassuring, kind of like mom or father type of energy. Let's see more traits with this deck about the person as a soulmate that you're attracting. So their personality, all that we need to know. So first we have patiently, so someone who is going to be very patient with you, even though they have a lot of people around them, even though they are very popular, as you could see here. They know that having a lot of options doesn't mean that you need to take all of them. They are wanting to be around somebody who is going to be valuable, who is going to be precious in their perspective. So the person you're attracting is someone who's going to be very, very faithful, because we have fidelity appearing as the symbolism with the dog. So the dog is actually representing fidelity, also fun, extroverted type of energy. So it could be somebody who is an extrovert or who really likes to have fun, who is very playful. With the, isn't it called, I have no idea. I swear I live under the rock, guys. I'm a crab actually. I'm a Cancer, so that's why the crab is not going out so much and doesn't know everything. But I thought of pepperoni, but I'm not too sure if this is how we call it. I'm not finding the word. Anyways, but what I'm saying here is actually number 4. Not the number of them, but number 4 with the shape that it creates. So number 4 is about commitment. It's about wanting to build something that is going to be stable with time. So that is why this person is looking for somebody who is going to be faithful, somebody who is going to be here accompanying them, supporting them, and wanting to grow with them. We have merciful and jam. Interesting. And we have some letters, which reminds me of Japan. So it could be somebody who is from that place, or Asia. This reminds me of, the little bubbles when you chat with each other popping. So it could be somebody you chat with on social medias. As for the drink, this reminds me of my cup, actually. This is me, I'm your soulmate. I don't know. But just saying, this can be some detail for you. Life is a journey, not destination, but the scenery along that should be, and the mood at the view. I have no idea who made these translations. They're really weird. So I'm not gonna read them. Anyway, so let's see now places. So where you can be encountering the one. Could also be some hints, maybe a first date or some type of environment that's calling you, for example, or where this person lives, or let's say they live next to a certain area here. So for example, this one is an ice cream shop, ice cream inside. So that's a store. Could be somebody, because we saw the market, somebody who has a store, owns a lot of stores, for example, because we saw business-oriented type of person. But of course, I can be going for an ice cream during summer together. So let's see one more hint for this pile. It's too much. One more card. Okay, this one facing up is a lipstick. And we talked about somebody who could be an influencer, somebody who could have, that popularity online. And with the lipstick, I kind of see that even with the fashion we saw, as a hint that this person is going to really pay attention rather to your look, or they really put attention to their looks. So you two can be interested into fashion, or really liking to dress a certain way, or to put makeup a certain way, to explore with that. And I think you may just actually share the same interest related to appearance, not in a way that's obsessive and I need to look good before I go outside. It's more of a way to express yourself, just like art. So that is the energy for you. Let's see more places with this deck. So same thing, where you can be encountering the one, some hints. Okay, these two. What is this? We have the ice cream again. I swear, this may be very important for you to know. Ice cream. This reminds me of the K-pop song from Blackpink, Ice Cream. I don't know. This could be because we saw Asia as well popping with the cup, so could be. But I see this as a summer season, like summer activities, going outside, going for an ice cream, or going for shopping. I'm seeing some sign here. So we have the sunflowers, which can be, for example, a significant flower for your soulmate. But somebody who may really like fresh food, like detox drinks, like me, drinking some tea, homemade tea here. So I don't know, something fresh and delish. I also see a person who may love to cook more instead of going to restaurants, because they know what they eat, what that's fresher, and so they can actually, cook. And because they have enough, in the baskets, you could see a lot of fruits, the grapes, the pears, the apples. So that is someone who really likes vegetables, or may just like juicy things, fresh things. And even when they go to the restaurants, they may really be picky because they want to eat healthy. Just saying. Even though they like ice creams, from time to time we just enjoy a little treat. But still, eating healthy may be something they value because that gives them energy. Let's see now with couple cards, so the future for you guys. with your soulmate, what you can expect. You are everything I've been wanting. Ooh. Okay, so this person really wants to be with you. And can you see the way the man looks at the woman? There's so much desire. Like truly in love, I can tell. So that may be the look as well. You can see when this person looks at you, but this person just wants you for sure. And you will feel it right away. He may or she may express it very quickly. So let's see one more card. That's too much. Okay. It feels safe to open my heart to you. And they're kissing on this scene. There's a lot of passion with the way that you two, look at each other or just, touch each other here, kiss each other, feel the warmth, So it feels safe to open my heart to you. And that can be the feeling you feel as well with this person, this soulmate. So let's see more related to your future. I have a crush on you. I mean, of course, this is what you could see. I have a crush on you. I mean, and now it's the woman looking at you. I mean, looking at you or looking at them. It depends who is watching. But I'm really sensing that the way you look at each other, it's not this one, is gonna be full of love. And you can see it. You can see when somebody looks at you and it's like they are high on love. It is the sign. And here they're drinking coffee at home. I am telling you, this person might be, even though they may work outside for work, they may really like to be cozy at home, cook something for you, drink a cup of coffee or drink some, tea like we saw here. Something very healthy. So let's see one more for this deck. Okay. You are a masterpiece. Could also be somebody who likes piano or plays piano. I thought there were some artistic thing. Yes, with the fashion, with lipstick as well. So art can be related to music too. Now let's see what this person wants to say to you with messages. So what your soulmate wants you to know. That's too much. So what is your soulmate's message? Are you still going to ignore me? Interesting. So it could be that one of you is ignoring the other one, maybe by text or maybe in real life. If you have this person around and if you're just pissed or if there's some situation, might not be for everybody, but that can be the dynamic here. And we have, I don't want to hear your excuses. Are you still going to ignore me? And I don't want to hear your excuses. So yeah, I think there is some situation. If not yet, could be in the future. All right, so I'm gonna put this on the side and now answer one of your question with the book of answers. All right, so take your time, think of this one, think of the question, and I'm going to answer you in a sec. And if you want to post a video, you can do it. So the answer for group number 2. I will remain unpredictable. Okay, that's unpredicted, or this person may be unpredictable. So that was the answer. Now let's continue with the other techniques. Let's go. Group number 2, let's see words and letters. Okay. On or gone. I don't know. Gone crazy. Maybe someone is going to make you feel crazy. At. Could be a name. Could be a place that you see here. Oh, we have going. Going. Let's see what else. Could also be go in a certain place. Maybe you see one appearing here. That's all I can see. So let's continue with the charms. Okay, Italia is popping, so it could be going in Italia. But go crazy could also be the message, right? Idea, we have two of them. It could be someone who is always inspired. We have a beautiful smile. We're smiling a lot. Ever. Could also be a hint that tells you this is going to last forever. We have the bird in cage, which represents freedom, or someone who may be locked down in the beginning, or maybe you are locked down with the, the situation. F-A-I. Let's see, Oh, we have fun here. That's all I can see, really. We have crayon, so it could be somebody who is an artist, someone who is going to live the best life, attracting a lot of luxury. Someone who is sticking to you. Could also be someone who likes to go on a ship, who live next to the beach. We have the frog, which is about making a jump, so making a move towards you. The scissors. I think in this group we talked about fashion. Fashion. Just saying, but this could be making your own clothes, or they are. I'm not sure if I showed you this one. Reach. Now let's see with the stickers. Okay, I'll take these. As you can see, there's a lot of love, but also playfulness between you two. This is why I go crazy, because this person may like that. Yes, go. So that's some encouragement. Yes, go, you're the one. Here we have a shop, antique shop or decor shop. So it could be somebody who's interested into decor, design, or collecting things. Good things take time. So it could be that in this relationship, the more you take time, the more it lasts. So taking your time is actually a good advice. So this is your reading. I hope you like this one. Let me know in the comments what you think. You can write I claim to attract your future soulmate. And if you're new here, make sure to join the beautiful family and subscribe down below. And I will see you on my next reading. Group number 3, let's see who is going to be your soulmates and details and hints about this person. So first of all, you can see the bouquet, which for me is describing a confession. We have letters flying here as the airplane. Could be a long distance relationship as the airplanes on paper as hints. And then we have a teapot, the cup. So this is showing to me someone who has enough in their cup, someone who has enough to give and provide in a relationship and connection. So this person is going to be very generous, very open, very mature, very wise, and who is now ready to be in a connection. As for the piano, this could be somebody who is an artist or maybe interested into music, or may listen to piano as music to relax themselves, for example. But definitely somebody who is about to confess to you with a bouquet here. So with the colors that are very dominant. So first we have brown. Brown represents to me, I don't know why I think of chocolate, but I don't need to talk about this. But I think of warmth as well. That's a very warm color, very natural color. So it could be somebody who's very natural, who loves things that are very healthy, or things that are handmade or created, or like woody things, for example. Then we have pink. Pink is related to rather childhood or friendship. So childhood could be somebody you have met as a child, for example. And when it comes to friendship, that can be some dynamic, maybe in the beginning becoming friends and then becoming lovers, or that can also be related to you two are friends right now, and then that can be evolving into romance, of course, if you want it. So for the cards, first of all, I think this is the first one that came out yesterday, so I want to talk about this first. The Six of Winter, which is the Six of Swords, represents some transition and travel, so that really connects with, the airplanes we saw as paper. So it could be somebody who might be from a distance or from the next city, for example, and next, I don't know, region. It depends. But this can also be somebody who is in another country. But it could be somebody who is transitioning. So that means they are leveling up, growing up, transitioning towards something different. That can be a change with work. That can be a change of their apartment, for example, or house. That can also be, some type of evolution in their life or evolution with the way they live. Here you can see the family kind of traveling on the swan, and the swan is representing, for me that's the sign, because in French we call it signe, which is also kind of sounding like sign as a word, but that is also related to the dancers, of course, as you may know. So music, classic music, dancer, that is really connected. But also this is about elegance. So this could be somebody who is going to be very elegant, looking sharp, and even the way they appear dressed is very elegant. But expect a person who is transitioning or leading the way towards something new. We have number 6, winter as a season. So winter can be an important season for you guys. And that's air sign for the sword. So it could be somebody with an air sign. 6 represents beauty. Maybe that's also related to somebody who is going to be meaningful for you. You find beauty in the way they appear, beauty in the way they express themselves. And trust me, that is someone who is very original, very creative. So that's why music, dance, and here you can see painting is very connected to the originality of the person. And even the page of spring is about it. That's about curiosity, exploring, expressing yourself. So somebody who is going to be very, one of a kind, very unique, very original, or somebody who may not be understood by everybody, but they do not care because they want to be authentic to their truth, authentic to their personality, self, and expression, and that's why it's flowing effortlessly. Even on here, you can see it's kind of like a little waterfall, but it's more like the river flowing with the rocks. So it could be somebody who is flowing to you, like the river, calmly making a move towards you. Here you can see this little kid, because the page is represented by a kid, being very happy and bubbly and, kind of jumping around. So expect a person is going to have this type of personality. It's very bright and vibrant, original, like I said. And with the butterfly wings, I see a person who likes to always evolve, transform themselves, or could be somebody who has so many styles or so many different interests, for example. So that is what I'm seeing here, but especially interested into the arts. So if you love arts, rather it's music, dance, and painting or writing, this is going to be a big plus. Here we have the Two of Springs. So the Two of Springs is about envisioning the future, planning for the future, working on the future. So expect a person is going to be very hardworking, especially with their craft, art, skills, and talents. And of course, it can be beyond art and music and all of this. That can be business, that can be sports, that can be anything. But just expect a person is going to be very determined, very confident, and wanting to make things happen in a way that's going to turn into success. So here I'm seeing somebody who is paying close attention to the details. So details about you, details about what you say, what you show as well. Even though you may not recognize that about you, this person is going to be pointing that out. That is a person who's going to be very observant. Even though they act a bit crazy sometimes or fun, they still can be very, very calm and observant with you, situations, things. And that's why they are very good at studying and reproducing or performing some type of craft or creation with calmness and determination. So definitely art, painting, writing. As for the branch supporting her, I see somebody who is supported. Rather, it's supported by a community, supported by friends, parents, family. It depends, but I'm really sensing a person who feels that support and also who support themselves and support their own dreams. They're not going to listen to anyone who is stopping them to be who they are meant to be and who they feel is meant for them. So rather, if you go against what's part of their destiny, what's part of what they want to explore and do, it may not work, because you need to be here for the person. You need to be welcoming of who they are and what they do. And if you can do that, this person wants to stick to you, it's for sure. But if you cannot really celebrate what they do or find meaning and beauty in what they create, especially artistically or with their personality and work or studies, I just say it may not really click. But I think if this is appearing, it's because you may have the same interests. So let's see the personality of the person. We have invested. So someone's going to be invested. It's funny because we saw painting, and here this person's putting on lipstick to his girlfriend. So it could be somebody who is going to always be here for you, makes you look fabulous and good and attractive, or may really like doing activities like that with you, or may like just to look at you put on makeup if you do, or just, I don't know, just something like this, the way you dress, the way that you appear, all this. Like I said, this is a person who's going to pay attention to the details. Okay, this one we have considerate. So a person is going to pay, like I said, attention to you and make sure that you are comfortable. So here you can see him holding the head of the girl in the bus, to not just slap your face against it, right? So let's see more. Okay, I'll take this one. Of the personality of the person, so we have sincerity, so someone who's sincere to you. Those who used to say never separated have scattered in the horizon. Interesting. So it could be that they experience that dynamic. People will promise them, I'll stick to you, I'll stay with you forever, but they disappeared. And that's why they want sincerity when it comes to love. They want something that can last, that can grow with time, and somebody who is not going to be a liar or forcing themselves. Like, they want honesty. And here we have breakfast. So cooking something delish. It's a toast, a French toast with cheese and eggs. I'm fasting while recording this video. It's really hard to look at food. But it's okay, I got this. Alright, so let's continue. So one more card related to the traits, personality of the person, qualities maybe. Alright. Mysterious. And we have the telephone here. So it could be somebody who is going to be very mysterious, or could be sending you a mysterious text or message, or could also be a person who's going to stay hide themselves but still check their phone with what you post online, for example, on your phone, so on social medias. London is popping, of course, with the somebody told me how it's called and I forgot. I think it was on the last reading. I think it's the phone booth. I have no idea. Just saying. But phone could be a call, could be a text, could be somebody who's looking at you on their phone with what you post online. And for the colors, again, pink is popping. So, like I said, this can be a friend. And as for yellow, that's this solar energy. Someone who's going to be very positive, very bubbly, and this is what you saw with the page, youthful type of energy, childlike energy from the person. So let's see now places, so where you can be meeting your soulmates, some hints. So these two came out. Isn't it in this one? We saw painting, here we have the clothes, that can be fashion, and we talked about, even here the overall energy is the art gallery. I'm just saying this person is just really, really, really into arts. Rather it's fashion, dance, music, painting, writing, and beyond. Any type of expression of the soul which is very creative, this person may just like. but that can be when going for shopping, buying some new clothes, you can be meeting the one, or your style is gonna be looking the same when encountering each other. Or you may like the style of the person, the fashion style. Here we have jewelry. Again, the way that you appear, the way that you prepare yourself, so the accessories, the way you look. All this may be important or valued and appreciated from the person, but could also be some person who's going to buy you jewelry. So we have the big diamond here, which can represent a person who's going to be very precious, someone who has so much to give to you, and a person that you see as the one, as someone who is a treasure to you, as someone who is so precious like the diamond. All right, so one card is not there. So let's see more places for you guys, some hints for this soulmate. And of course, these hints can be making sense when encountering the one. So sometimes a reading, if you remind yourself of the signs and symbols and hints, then afterward you're like, oh, I've seen this before. So I understand why I was seeing these things. All right, so we have chapeau, so the hat. Could also be, we had fashion popping so far with accessories and the fashion, the chapeau. So that can also be when encountering the one, this person can be wearing a hat, for example, or it could be somebody who really likes to wear hats or likes hat on you. That can be talking to everyone differently. Here we have the tea. So it could be somebody who is really into drinking teas, or good at making them, and not the ones that are in these things. It's more like making your own tea with things that you have that are fresh and more healthy than just dry things. Of course, dry things are still healthy if you take them as organic and without pesticides and things, but I still think if you can make your own tea, even take your own herbs, dry them, that's gonna be bomb. So if you can do that, I don't know, but this can be somebody who is doing it. Maybe they have their own garden with herbs and things and create their own teas. I can see myself in this because I love fresh teas. All right, so let's see now with couple cards. So let's see the future between you two. Okay, I'll take these three. I will make you happy every day. That's the first one. So somebody's going to make sure that you feel happy. And you could sense, that very strong, positive, solid type of energy. So of course they want you to vibe with them and feel that energy. You are my favorite. That's really cute. Is that what you meant with I am falling in love with you? And he is falling on the floor. That's JK from BTS, by the way. So could also be some interest into K-pop, BTS especially, or having the same bias, for example. But falling in love with you, so this person is starting to fall in love with you more and more. Now let's see more cards related to your future together when it comes to love. Please don't leave me. Why would you leave this person? This person is perfect, as you can see. And I'll message you soon. And we saw this with the phone. Of course, that can be sending you a postcard. That can be sending you a letter. That can be doing something more special, right? But I'm especially seeing this as sending you a message on the phone because we saw that before. Alright, so let's see what this person, what your soulmates wants you to know. This one popped. I'm not sure if you saw, but I want you. And because this popped, it's so obvious. Like I want you, just know that. I wish you could see because I'm not sure with the cards, but they popped. You can trust me, but can I trust you? So show this person that you are trustworthy. And like I said, they want sincerity, they want honesty. Maybe you have actually this personality which is very mysterious, and you may not know they may not know if you are ready, if you are honest, if you're wanting something serious So they want to know, because you can trust them, but now they want to know, can I trust you? Alright, so now time to answer your questions. So think of this one. I'm gonna put this on the side. Think of the question you have, whether it's for your soulmate or beyond. It doesn't matter. And this is going to answer this one. So let's see. And if you want to pause, think more, you can do it. So group number 3. Reprioritize what is important. This will be telling you to prioritize them because they are important. Just saying. Alright, so now let's continue with the other techniques. Let's go. Group number 3, let's see words and letters for you. So of course you can see hints, places, a name appear, TR. I thought of train, trophy, I don't know. The throne, Game of Thrones, I don't know. But that can also be somebody who is like a king, a queen, someone of power. Ronald, of course. Travel is what I heard with TR. On, someone who is maybe on to you. Let's see. Oni? I don't know. We have kiss. So expect a kiss very soon. Funny. So the person is going to be fun to be around. Time or by time. Maybe this is announcing a certain time for the encounter. Why? So if you question this relationship a lot, like why, when, and all this can be a hint that this is actually somebody who is special for you. We have dream. So it could be a dream person with this soulmate, but this can also be a soulmate who is connecting with you in dreams. So if you dream of the person, that's a sign you are encountering this one in other dimensions. Let's see now with the charms. Okay, so more letters. Us or you, us. This would be. And of course, this can be a place where you travel to, because we talked about travel. Earths. I don't know. We have Earth's music, right? That you can listen to heal yourself, or just to, used to activate a certain frequency and energy within you. Journey is what I heard. Let's see. This in French means juice. Jus. It could be somebody who's into juices. Now let's see. Does he horse? I see this as giving birth. The male giving birth, so that can also be, I don't know, maybe somebody who is going to be a good dad or a good mom. We have the third eye, which can also be what you need to use. Visualize maybe this person, to reach out for this person and manifest this person, the soulmate, into your life. The spoon appeared in all the groups. So you guys are attracting soulmates, which are abundant, who are givers, who have so much to give to you. And of course, that can be luxury, but also beyond. And the key, which is about destiny and fate. So it's written for you. This is where you are reaching out, or they are reaching out for you, even reaching out in dreams. Maybe this is also what you dream about, kisses, or having a funny time together. So let's see now with your stickers. Some more hints related to your soulmate. It's beautiful because the first one are these two lovebirds on the branch. And isn't it in this group that we saw, the girl on the branch? So you might be alone, maybe painting about this person to manifest this person, could also be, or using art to manifest people in your life, and then boom, you're not alone anymore. sensing speed right away. Moving fast together. Or someone who has this villain type of energy. You know, was not gonna weigh too much. Yeah, I mean, you can see confession, kissing your hand, or romantic. You know, this is really someone who's going to take his time, even though they move fast, to charm you, to have fun with you. Don't worry. And we saw this, you know, trusting each other, going home. This will be a date at home. This is announcing marriage to me, or some soul to soul connection, and because that's a soulmate reading, it's connected perfectly. Because for me, the white roses represents our spiritual soul, spirituality, and marriage. So having a fun time, as you can see, and possibly someone who is going to pay attention to their hygienes, or who likes people who really take care of their hygienes. So if you do that, which I hope so, and that's not just with like physical hygiene, it's beyond it. So this is your reading. I hope you like this one. Let me know in the comments what you think. You can write "I claim" to welcome your beautiful soulmate. And if you're new to my channel, make sure to join the beautiful family and subscribe down below. And I will see you on my next reading. Take good care of your crystal souls. Bye bye.